Scientists are warning about zombie viruses. Warmer conditions are causing the Arctic permafrost to thaw. Significantly, they say some viruses that have been lying dormant thousands of years could reemerge. The frozen wasteland at the top of the world lie bizarre and terrifying discoveries, ancient viruses stirring, craters violently tearing the earth apart, and mysteries that defy all logic. Siberia is a land of haunting enigmas, where the unknown holds dominion. Join us as we unveil 15 of the most chilling discoveries from this deadly wilderness. Number 15. The Siberian Ice Mummies. Amidst the towering Altai Mountains, where Russia, Mongolia, China, and Kazakhstan meet, lies a land suspended in time. Here, the ice cube has acted as a silent guardian, preserving the secrets of ancient peoples, protecting their cultures, beliefs, and stories. In 1993, Russian archaeologists made an extraordinary discovery on the Ukok Plateau, close to the Russia-China border, after hearing rumors of a grave robbery. As they dug deeper into the earth, they uncovered something unexpected, a massive block of ice, frozen in time. Under the leadership of Dr. Natalia Polosmak from Novosibirsk's Institute of Archaeology and Ethnography, the team set about melting the ice. What emerged left them astonished. The mummified remains of a 20-year-old woman, later named the Siberian Ice Maiden. Also known as the Princess of Ukok, she was a time capsule of the Pazyryk people, an unsettled tribe that roamed these lands more than 2,005 years ago. Encased within a burial mound, her body was astonishingly well preserved by the freezing temperatures. She wasn't alone either. 6 horses, carefully arranged in a circle around her, lay by her side, signifying her status and importance. But it wasn't just the burial arrangement or the artifacts that surrounded her that fascinated the archaeologists. The Ice Maiden's skin was adorned with intricate tattoos, which told stories of her people and their beliefs. These delicate designs were a window into a society long gone, offering clues about rituals, customs, and the role of women in ancient times. As archaeologists continued to melt the ice, they found more astonishing relics, equipment, saddle fragments, and even a table laden with fatty sheep flesh, perfectly preserved for millennia, hinting at the lavish feasts prepared for her final journey into the afterlife. Number 14. The reawakening of prehistoric viruses. Buried deep within the frozen layers of Siberian permafrost, untouched for over 30,000 years, researchers have made an astonishing discovery: a giant virus, the newest addition to a unique category of viruses often referred to as giant viruses. This incredible find was made by a team of scientists led by Jean-Michel Claverie, the previously unknown virus, which they named Pithovirus sibericum, and even managed to bring it back to life in their laboratory. Their groundbreaking research has been Chantal Abergel from Aix-Marseille University in France. They were published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Despite being called giant, these viruses remain microscopic. However, in the tiny world of viruses, these are indeed massive. The pithovirus measures 1.5 microns in length and 0.5 microns in diameter, much larger than the typical virus. The previously largest virus known, the Pandora virus, which Claverie and Abergel also discovered, measures just 1 micron in length. As the researchers explain, these are viruses you can actually see under a regular microscope, unlike most viruses, which are far too small. Giant viruses don't just stand out because of their size. They are genetically far more complex. The newly discovered pithovirus has 500 genes, while the Pandora virus can have as many as 2,005 genes. To put this into context, the HIV virus only contains about 12 genes, according to James Van Etten, a renowned virus expert and editor of the study. Even more remarkable is that, after being frozen for over 30,000 years, this ancient virus was still alive. When the researchers introduced it to amoebas in their lab, the virus immediately became active and began infecting its host cell. The team intentionally used amoebas as a safe method to capture these viruses and confirmed that the virus could not infect animals or humans. In the last decade, there has been a surge in the discovery of large, complex viruses, such as the mimivirus, Pandora virus, and now the pithovirus. These findings suggest that viruses may be much more intricate and diverse than scientists once thought. Number 13. Mysterious craters appearing in the tundra. In the summer of 2014, a group of Russian reindeer herders stumbled upon something astonishing in the remote Siberian tundra deep in the Yamal region. They discovered a massive, perfectly round hole that immediately sparked global interest. Photos of this strange crater spread rapidly, and people all over the world began to wonder, were it caused by a falling star, or perhaps even extraterrestrial beings? Located 2,002 kilometers northeast of Moscow, the hole's size was impressive, measuring 50 meters deep and 30 meters wide. Russian geoscientists soon embarked on multiple expeditions to investigate the mystery. What they uncovered was a natural, yet dramatic, event. The crater had formed due to the softening of a gas hydrate, a large amount of frozen methane mixed with water that had been trapped beneath the permafrost. As the region warmed, this methane turned from solid ice into gas, expanding dramatically, by 164 times its frozen size. Under immense pressure, the gas shot upwards with a force of up to 30 kilograms per square centimeter. This sudden and explosive release sent waste from the crater flying over 180 meters away. Scientists now believe that such methane eruptions are more common in the Siberian Arctic than previously thought. In fact, they suspect that many of the lakes scattered across the Yamal Peninsula were formed in the same way during past periods of warming. Number 12. The Tunguska Event. On June 30, 1908, a massive asteroid, roughly 50-60 meters in diameter, plunged into Earth's atmosphere and exploded with the force of 10 to 15 megatons of TNT over the remote Tunguska region of Siberia. This explosion, known as the Tunguska event, was so powerful that it flattened an estimated 2,000 square kilometers of forest, knocking down around 80 million trees. Witnesses in the scattered population of the region reported a blinding fireball streaking across the sky, followed by a thunderous explosion that was heard hundreds of miles away. The impact also created shock waves that were recorded on measuring instruments across the world. The sheer scale of the event meant that it was initially overlooked, partly due to the region's isolation and the political turbulence of Tsarist Russia. It wasn't until 1927, during a Soviet expedition led by Leonid Kulik, that scientists finally reached the site. They discovered a desolate area where trees were uprooted in a radial pattern from a central point, supporting the theory of an aerial explosion. Further investigations revealed that the explosion did not leave a crater, which led scientists to conclude that the asteroid disintegrated in the air rather than impacting the ground. This event remains the largest asteroid impact in recorded history to occur over land. Archaeologists have discovered evidence suggesting similar events in ancient history, such as the 10th century event in the Middle East, known as the destruction of the Sodom and Gomorrah theory, which some researchers speculate might be linked to a meteor explosion. In modern times, smaller asteroids regularly break apart in Earth's atmosphere, causing minimal damage. To mitigate future risks from potentially hazardous asteroids, NASA established the Planetary Defense Coordination Office. The DART Double Asteroid Redirection Test Mission, launched in 2021, tested a technique to alter an asteroid's path by crashing a spacecraft into it. This groundbreaking mission was a crucial step in safeguarding Earth from possible future collisions with space rocks. Number 11. The infamous Dyatlov Pass Incident. On January 27, 1959, a tragic and mysterious event happened on the treacherous slopes of Kolat-Shiakal Mountain, ominously named Death Mountain in the indigenous Mansai language. 9 experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute in Russia set out on a challenging 14-day trek through the northern Ural Mountains. The group, led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, aimed to reach the summit of Gora Otorten. However, they never completed their journey, all of them meeting a grim fate on the icy slopes. A month later, searchers found their tent abandoned in strange circumstances. The tent had been slashed open from the inside.